Over the past few weeks, I've been keeping tabs on the G-squared. They seem to be building complexes all over the place. But there's one in particular that I've always kept my eye on. And this is what they've been building all this time. A temple. See, under construction G-squared property. Let's see what's over here. To-do list. Kill bunnies never. Give him diamonds. Oh, that's sweet. Ignore bunnies' hacked signs. Kill him lots instead. But why do two of them contradict each other? They've progressed quite a bit over the past few weeks. As you can see, they've allocated quite a large amount of their gold supply to this temple. I can't even imagine how many loyal, brainwashed members these seats can hold. Cattle and sheep. Pfft. Knowing what MadameMcThunder is doing to animals, I don't even want to know what the G-squared is doing. But this is my intel of the G-squared so far. All I know that Reikunaro has locked down his home, as has MadameMcThunder. But this temple here is a very public place, and I assume for very public meetings because they seem to not have to act in secrecy, which is puzzling. Maybe there's some sort of inside job going on here. While I have invisibility, I figure I'll pay a visit to the G2. Considering Reikunaro has just left. I joined the game. Is he visible is the question. Let's find out. Ah, he is visible. There he is. Sitting in his own house, eh? You don't see me. Turn the corner. Locking me off, huh? It's bunny-proof. And Reich-proof. Almost. No, he's broken through. Must go deeper. No, you're not trapping me like that. Dang it. This is where the real stuff is. So I currently have the heads of Scoot, Madam, Rab, and Mac. So, Scoot might be a new recruit. Madam's a member. Rab and Mac are mods. There isn't much that truly achieves the title of bunny-proof. Man, he really did make his house secure. Oh, I can open these doors now. That's nice. So I currently have a few armed intruders in my house, and I figure it's a good time to check my mail, considering one of them is from one of these armed intruders. Anonymous head and rabbit skin. From MadameMcThunder. A reminder, dearest bunnies, we're not entirely sure you know what you're getting yourself into. Perhaps these will give you a hint. We want to remain civil, bunnies. After all, we don't want anyone to get hurt. Do you love the G2? Well, they're certainly sending a message that they like occupying homes. I don't know what they plan on doing here. I don't even know how they got in. I actually spent 10 minutes or so locking down my house earlier today. But apparently I saw Madame teleport to her house, and then I went over to her house and she was magically in mine, and then Reich teleported into my house. I'm not entirely sure how they got in. But I know they're both just Well, at least Madame is just hiding here in my house. Seems like she's starving to death. Watching the Science Channel. It's a weird channel to watch when you're invading somebody's home. They're armed, but they don't seem to be very violent. And of course, they use their teleportation magic to teleport one member to another who's already inside. Still don't know how Madame got in. I don't change my channel very often. No, don't worry. Give me a second. Let me change channel. There we go. Meh. You stole my TV. Okay, so that's what happened. She teleported into my house because she teleported, I didn't see her. So then she opened it up, and then Reikunaro came in. So it seems that with the lack of Lewis here... Also, she still hasn't given me back my TV. The lack of Lewis, this is much less violent, it seems. I guess this sign that I just put up is null and void. After, like, what? 3 hours? There we go. I found you. And not too sneaky, huh? Powerless at last, he says. Oh. So you can go all the way up, but I can't go down. Was that a hint? We could bury him in a hole. Oh, that's better. No. I'm fighting the forces of evil. I don't need to fight you. Days passed. But there was one line that stuck in my head that kept me up at night. Interesting. I thought you were used to burrows. Now, at the time, I thought Madame was just making a play on words with my name. But then, I thought a little bit further into it. Burrows. There are plenty of cave systems underneath the town, old, derelict cave systems, nary a torch in sight, and they all wind through other people's properties, so it is possible, though improbable, to infiltrate a base without gaining access. My search of this secret entrance brought me back to the McThunder residence. I knew there had to be some type of secret entry. I wasn't sure if it was obvious, it was on the surface, if it was underground, but I knew I needed to check somewhere, and I knew it was nearby, because Madame gained access fairly easily. I needed to look hard, and then, suddenly, it hit me. The wilderness. This dark, mysterious cave, riddled with monsters, riddled with the full fury of nature herself. I had to find something that looked different. That cobblestone, not naturally spawning, was my best bet. Climbed the stairs, hoping for some type of vindication that I was correct. I see my name becoming closer, and then I saw it. Monsters and test subjects. Science gone awry. Cages with genetically engineered animals. I saw what used to be a friend, taken in by the G-squared and turned into some type of monster. And then, one of the worst atrocities of all, cloning a human specimen. There was evidence strewn about the lab of failed previous experiments. But this one seemed to work. It seems to lack basic communication skills, but it does have environment awareness, as well as the ability to move. Whoever it is, whatever it is, my new goal is to free it from its bonds. This cage, this porcelain cage of gold and quartz,